possess ingenious strategies for survival. We now make one of our deepest descents yet, to the geologically violent world of hydrothermal vents on the Pacific Ocean floor. Here, where superheated, mineral-rich water billows from cracks in the Earth's crust, lives a creature that appears to be wearing a fur coat. This is the Yeti crab. Discovered only in 2005, this ghostly white crustacean is defined by its pincers, which are covered in long, silky, hair-like bristles called setae. These hairy arms give the crab its common name. These bristles are not for warmth or show, they are gardens. The setae are colonized by vast colonies of filamentous bacteria. The crab's exact relationship with these bacteria is still a subject of intense study, but it is believed that the crab farms them for food. It is often seen waving its claws back and forth in the mineral-rich vent fluid, likely to provide the bacteria with the nutrients they need to grow. It may then use comb-like appendages on its mouthparts to scrape off and consume its microbial harvest. Living in total darkness, the Yeti crab is blind, its eyes reduced to useless vestiges. It navigates a dangerous world, congregating in huge numbers around the vents, trying to stay close enough to the life-giving chemicals, but not so close as to be cooked by the extreme temperatures. This animal is not just a discovery, it represents an entire ecosystem. It survives by cultivating its own food source, a chemosynthetic relationship that is completely independent of the sun's energy. The Yeti crab is a true alien of the deep, a farmer in a world of darkness. From the deep sea, we now burrow deep underground into the arid soils of the Horn of Africa. Here, in complex, sprawling colonies, lives one of the most remarkable and bizarre mammals on the planet, the naked mole rat. These wrinkled, pink, sausage-like rodents are almost entirely hairless, with tiny eyes and large protruding teeth used for digging. They live in a highly organized, insect-like social structure with a single dominant female, the queen, being the only one to breed, while the rest of the colony of up to 300 individuals act as workers and soldiers. Their strangeness is more than skin deep. Naked mole rats appear to defy the normal rules of mammalian biology. They are virtually cold-blooded, their body temperature fluctuating with their surroundings. They can survive for over 18 minutes with no oxygen at all, a feat unheard of in other mammals. Most astonishingly, they show an extraordinary resistance to cancer, and they feel almost no pain from acid or chili-like chemical irritants on their skin, an adaptation to living in tunnels with high levels of carbon dioxide. Furthermore, they have an exceptionally long lifespan for a rodent of their size, living for over 30 years, all the while showing very few signs of aging. Scientists are studying them intensely, hoping to uncover the genetic secrets to their cancer resistance and longevity. These seemingly frail, bizarre creatures are, in fact, among the toughest animals known. They are subterranean superheroes, whose unusual biology may one day help us solve some of humanity's most pressing medical challenges. So, we return to the surface of the open ocean, where a beautiful and dangerous creature drifts at the mercy of the winds and currents. But, it's not actually a single animal, but a fleet of tiny, stunning predators. This is the blue dragon, or Glaucus atlanticus. It's a species of sea slug, and even though it's only about an inch long, it's a pretty formidable hunter. The blue dragon floats upside down, with its bright blue underside facing up to camouflage it against the blue of the water from airborne predators, and its silvery gray back facing down, blending in with the bright sea surface from predators below. This clever trick is called countershading, but honestly, the blue dragon's diet is what makes it truly remarkable. It preys upon venomous siphonophores, most notably the Portuguese man-o'-war, which is an animal feared for its powerful sting. The blue dragon, though, is immune to the man-o'-war's venom. And here's the wild part. It doesn't just resist the venom, it actually steals it. As it consumes its prey, it harvests the most potent stinging cells, called nematocysts, and stores them in the tips of its own feathery appendages, known as carota. This act of kleptopredation turns the blue dragon into a weapon. The stolen venom becomes concentrated in its own body, making its sting even more powerful and painful than that of the man-o'-war it consumed. So, a creature of delicate, ethereal beauty is also one of the best defended animals in the ocean. Washed ashore, they can be mistaken for a harmless, pretty jewel, but they really pack a very painful punch. The blue dragon is a testament to the fact that in nature, beauty and danger often go hand in hand. In the vast, dense freshwater swamps of tropical East Africa, a bird stands motionless, as if carved from ancient stone. It's like a sentinel of the marshlands, a creature with an almost prehistoric presence. This is the shoebill. Its name comes from its most defining feature, an enormous, bulbous, shoe-shaped bill that is 5 inches wide and can be up to 9 inches long. This formidable beak ends in a sharp, curved nail, giving it a deadly precision. It's honestly a powerful tool, perfectly designed for its method of hunting. The shoebill is a master of patience. It can stand utterly still for hours on end, a gray statue amidst the reeds, just waiting for the perfect moment. Its diet consists mainly of large fish, especially lungfish, but it'll also take frogs, snakes, and even baby crocodiles. It hunts in the shallow, poorly oxygenated water, waiting for a fish to surface for air. When the opportunity arises, the shoebill strikes with astonishing speed and violence in a maneuver called a collapse. It throws its entire body forward, its massive bill clamping down with crushing force. Often solitary, these birds have a stern, unblinking yellow stare that can be quite unsettling. They also produce a bizarre sound, a clattering of their bill that sounds uncannily like machine gun fire, often used as a greeting at the nest. With its unique appearance and patient, lethal hunting style, the shoebill seems like a creature from a lost world. It really is a living dinosaur, a silent and formidable ruler of the African swamps. We move now to the tall grasslands and scrub forests of the South American Cerrado. Here, a creature stalks through the vegetation that, honestly, seems to be a curious mix of other animals. With the face and red coat of a fox, the large ears of a wolf, but standing on impossibly long, slender black legs, this is the maned wolf. It's not a fox, and it's not a wolf. It is the only species in its genus, a unique canid perfectly suited to its environment. Its long legs aren't really for speed, but for seeing over the tall grasses of its habitat, letting it spot prey and predators from a distance. This elegant creature has a distinctive gait, moving both legs on one side of its body at the same time, giving it a rolling, pacing motion. It's a solitary and nocturnal hunter, and its diet is surprisingly varied. The maned wolf is an omnivore, and over half of its food intake can be made up of a particular fruit, the lobera or wolf's apple. This fruit actually seems to play a role in protecting the wolf from a giant kidney worm that can be fatal. The rest of its diet consists of small animals like rodents, birds, and armadillos. The maned wolf doesn't howl. Instead, it communicates over long distances with a loud, distinctive roar bark. It also marks its territory with urine that has a powerful odor, smelling remarkably like burnt rubber or hops. This tall, elegant, and rather shy creature is an icon of the Cerrado. Its survival is threatened by the conversion of its grassland habitat to farmland, making it another unique species dependent on our conservation efforts to continue its long-legged stride into the future. On the forest floor of Madagascar, an island renowned for its unique fauna, scurries a small mammal that, just buzzes with energy. It looks like a bizarre cross between a shrew and a hedgehog, with a long snout and a coat of black and yellow striped quills. This is the lowland streaked tenrec. It's honestly one of the most visually striking small mammals in the world, and its warning coloration definitely hints at its defensive capabilities. When threatened, it can actually erect the sharp quills around its neck and buck its head, trying to drive them into the nose of a predator. But, its most extraordinary feature is something you can hear, not just see. The tenrec has a special patch of quills on its back that are modified to create sound. By rubbing these quills together at high speed, it produces a high-frequency buzzing sound, a process known as stridulation. This is the only mammal known to use stridulation for communication, which is a method way more commonly associated with insects and snakes. It's believed that mother tenrecs use this sound to keep their large families of up to 20 young together as they forage through the leaf litter. These tenrecs are active day and night, constantly using their long, sensitive snouts to probe the soil for their main food source, earthworms. They're voracious eaters, and their high metabolism means they're pretty much always searching for food. The lowland streaked tenrec is just a bundle of strange and wonderful adaptations, a spiky, buzzing, hyperactive jewel of the Madagascan rainforest, showing that even the smallest of creatures can have the most surprising talents. Our expedition now takes us to the seafloor around the Galapagos Islands. Here, an animal rests on the sand that looks as though it has just visited a cosmetics counter. This is the red-lipped batfish. Its body is flattened, kind of like a bat's, but its most famous feature is its pair of bright, vibrant, seemingly lipstick-painted red lips. The purpose of this striking coloration isn't fully understood, but in the dim light of the seafloor, it might be used for species recognition during spawning. Despite living in the water, the red-lipped batfish is, honestly, a terrible swimmer. Its pectoral and pelvic fins have evolved to be more like legs. It uses them to walk and perch on the ocean bottom, shuffling along the sand in a rather ungainly but effective manner. It seems far more at home strolling than it does swimming. On its head, it has another bizarre feature, a modified dorsal fin spine that forms a lure called an elysium. It can extend and retract this lure, which has a chemical secreting tip, to attract small fish and crustaceans close to its mouth. This curious creature spends its days resting on the seafloor, propped up on its fins, just waiting for a meal to come to it. With its strange leg-like fins, its built-in fishing rod, and its inexplicably glamorous pout, the red-lipped batfish is easily one of the ocean's most peculiar inhabitants. It's a fish that has, in a way, kind of forgotten how to be a fish, choosing instead a more sedentary and, well, stylish life on the bottom. As dusk settles in the rainforests of Southeast Asia, a creature prepares to take flight, but it has no wings. This is the Sunda colugo, also known as the Sunda flying lemur, though it is neither a lemur nor does it truly fly. It's actually a master glider. The colugo has a vast membrane of skin, called a patagium, that extends from its neck to the tips of its fingers, down its sides to the tips of its toes, and around its tail. When it launches from a tree, it spreads this membrane, transforming itself into a living kite. With this remarkable adaptation, the colugo is the most accomplished glider of all mammals. It can travel distances of over 300 feet from one tree to another with minimal loss of altitude, steering with subtle shifts of its body and limbs. This allows it to travel efficiently through the forest canopy in search of its food, young leaves, shoots, and flowers, while avoiding predators that may be lurking on the forest floor. During the day, it clings motionless to a tree trunk or hangs upside down from a branch. its mottled gray and brown fur providing excellent camouflage against the bark. The colugo has enormous, forward-facing eyes, giving it the excellent binocular vision needed to judge distances and navigate its long glides through the cluttered forest. They are shy, nocturnal animals, and their secret lives unfold high above the ground. To watch a colugo glide is to see a silent, graceful shadow soaring between the trees. A beautiful and highly specialized solution to the challenge of life in the three-dimensional world of the rainforest canopy. In 2009, in the high-altitude Gran Sabana region of Venezuela, a scientist photographed an insect so strange and fluffy, it looked like a creature from a fantasy world. The internet quickly dubbed it the Venezuelan poodle moth. This insect is a perfect example of how much of our world remains undiscovered. It's so new to science that it has yet to be formally classified or given an official scientific name. What we know about it comes almost entirely from a handful of photographs. Its appearance is honestly captivating. It's covered in a thick coat of white furry-looking setae, giving it the appearance of a poodle or a fluffy toy. It has large black bead-like eyes and a pair of strange feathery brown antennae that curve downwards. Its legs and abdomen also appear to be covered in this dense, woolly fur. The purpose of this extreme fluffiness is unknown. It could be for insulation in the cool mountain air, for camouflage, or perhaps as a defense, making it difficult for predators to get a firm grip. The existence of the Venezuelan poodle moth is a thrilling reminder that there are still genuine mysteries out there, new and bizarre species waiting to be found in the unexplored corners of our planet. We know nothing of its life cycle, its diet, or its behavior. It's, honestly, an enigma, a beautiful, fluffy puzzle that highlights the incredible diversity of the insect world and the endless capacity of nature to surprise us. It proves that fantastic beasts are not just in stories, they're real, and they're waiting to be discovered. Our final journey takes us to the rivers of the Amazon basin. Here swims a fish that is a close relative of the feared piranha, but which has a very different and rather unsettling feature. This is the pacu. While it shares a similar body shape with its carnivorous cousin, a look inside its mouth reveals something startling, a set of teeth that are uncannily square, flat, and human-like. These are not the razor-sharp triangular teeth of a piranha designed for shearing flesh. The pacu's teeth are for crushing. This fish is primarily a vegetarian. Its powerful molars are perfectly adapted for cracking open nuts and seeds that fall from trees into the water. It plays a vital role in the rainforest ecosystem as a seed disperser. After consuming the fruits, it swims to other parts of the river, eventually excreting the seeds, helping new trees to grow along the riverbanks. It's kind of like a swimming gardener of the Amazon. While their diet is mainly plant-based, pacu are opportunistic omnivores and will eat insects and smaller fish if the opportunity arises. They can grow much larger than piranhas, reaching up to 3 feet in length and weighing nearly 100 pounds. The sight of their strangely familiar teeth in the mouth of a fish is deeply unnerving, a bizarre twist of evolution that has given a gentle giant the smile of a primate. The pacu is a final, powerful reminder that in nature, you can never judge a book or a fish by its cover or its relatives. And so, our journey through the weird and wonderful corners of the animal kingdom comes to a close. We have seen creatures that defy imagination, fish that are invisible, salamanders that never age, moles that see with their noses, and moths that look like poodles. Each one is a testament to the incredible driving force of evolution and the boundless creativity of life itself. These animals are not mistakes or novelties. They are masterpieces of adaptation, each one perfectly sculpted by its environment to survive and thrive in a unique way. They challenge our perceptions and enrich our understanding of what it means to be alive on this planet. The 20 creatures we have met today are but a tiny fraction of the strangeness and beauty our world holds. There are countless others, hidden in the depths, burrowed in the soil, or camouflaged in the canopies, each with its own extraordinary story. The natural world is a library of wonders, and we have only just begun to read the first few pages. What other marvels are out there, waiting to be discovered? What is the most bizarre, unbelievable animal that you have ever seen or heard of? I would be fascinated to read your thoughts in the comments below. If you have enjoyed this exploration of life's eccentricities and wish to continue discovering the amazing stories our planet has to tell, please consider subscribing to Critter Chronicles and joining our community of nature lovers. There is always another wonder just around the corner, another creature whose existence will astonish and inspire. Thank you for joining me on this incredible adventure. Stay curious,